Welcome to Retro Scale Modelling. This is the Japanese Battleship Yamato scale 1350 build. On this build I'll be carrying on with the central superstructure, which tells the main tower, the aft tower and the guns. Also we will be dealing with the gun turrets as well. Okay, carrying on from the left from part 4, this is the little parts for the base, the superstructure, you can see there. So I'm just making up everything that's to go on it, the clear parts, the guns and so forth. The gun barrels here, I'm using Tamiya X10, which is gunmetal. I'll be using that quite a lot through the build, obviously because of the amount of guns. So I'm beginning to paint the base and the superstructure now. The main colours here are going to be the Tamiya XF75 and also the Revell number 43, that's a medium grey. That grey is going to be used for the gun turrets, the gun housing, anything that's vertical and horizontal. Anything that's horizontal is going to be the Tamiya paint, and vertical will be the aqua paint. So I'm ready now for the main tower to be attached, you can see there. Then I'll be more housing for the gun turrets, and again just touching up on parts as I go through. This part of the ship is the tower, aerial I think it is. It looks like an upside down pyramid. Again, another tricky part to do, marrying up the photo etch parts with the main structure. And this, we're starting to make up the aft tower now for the ship. I made it slightly out of order. The aerial tower it was meant to be made after that, but as you can see now I'm just marrying up the two. The aft tower is not as complicated as the main tower, so that's that they're practically complete. Now ready to put the aft tower and aerial tower on. So there's the upside down pyramid I was talking about, and the aft tower's on. And again, touching up as you go through. And now it's more work on the gun housing, so it's little dividers and supports for when the guns go in. Going on now to the main turret. So again, taking them off through, tidying them up. Quite a bit to do with these. More photo etch parts than you would think for dividing in between where the barrels go. Carrying on with this turret, lots of photo etch parts as I mentioned. It does help make them stand out though. You can see all the little bits there. Yeah, these photo etch parts, they were so small I decided not to use the bending tool. I in the end used the tweezers just to bend the parts where I needed them to bend. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going on to the detailed up parts for the main guns. And you can see these are metal, so you have to base coat them first, which I done a thin layer of lacquer on them, and then just painted them grey. There's a big lump of plastic in there I just used to hold them together. And the guns were so tight I didn't have to actually place any glue in them, which was really good. And also they move, so you don't want any glue, you want to have them in different positions. Now it's time to do the photo etch parts for the railings around them. This was a bit tricky, but I got there at the end. Now onto the base of the turret. If you're doing a waterline one, you don't have to do all this. In the end, I actually took a couple of them off because I thought they sat better on the ship. But depending how you feel about it. But that's the guns made up now. So that's all for part 5. Thank you all very much for watching. Look out for part 6, it'll be up soon. That'll be the final part of the build. In the meantime, check out my other videos. But for now, bye bye.